What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. I was about to say Friday because I don't know. It feels like a Friday to me. Anyway, happy Thursday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. Anyway, let me get into this ratchet ass show that we all call General Hospital. Um, Okay, so I always start this video off by saying, who the fuck do I start with first? I don't know. I say that all the time because you want to know why? It's just such craziness in this show. Like, you just get the pick of the litter. Like, which one do you talk shit about first? So I'm going to pull a name out the hat. A random name. Trust me, this is random. And the person I'm going to talk about first, or persons I'm going to talk about first, Sam and Silas. Let me talk about them first. What the fuck is wrong with Silas Clay? You're gonna file a petition of custody for Rafe and try to take him away from Sam? Why? Like, just a few days ago, you didn't give a fuck about your brother. You didn't give a fuck about Rafe. Now you're in Port Charles trying to take him. And clearly the kid doesn't want to go with you. And that's obvious. Clearly he don't want to go with her. Rafe doesn't want to go with Silas. For one, he doesn't know him. Two, he looks exactly like the motherfucker that killed his mother right in front of him. Why would he want to go with you? Obviously, Rafe wants to stay in Port Charles. He wants to continue to live at the penthouse with Sam and Danny. Why not let him do that? And besides, why would the courts not want to listen to Rafe? Rafe is at that age where he's old enough to make up his mind. He's a teenager. He's old enough to decide who he wants to live with. And he's old enough, like, if he doesn't feel comfortable living with Silas, why live with Silas? So Alexis and Rafe show up at the diner and they bump into Silas, and Rafe sees the papers in Sam's hand and he's wondering what those papers are. So she tells him about the petition and stuff like that, and Rafe was upset, and I don't blame him. He doesn't want to live with Silas. Clearly he doesn't. And I don't get why Silas just won't take a hint and leave him alone. Like, clearly the kid doesn't want to live with you. And I don't get why Silas is acting like Rafe is such a big burden on Sam. First of all, Sam has the financial means to take care of this kid. First of all, before Sam married Jason, she had plenty of money on her own because of the money she made over the years. Two, she's a Cassadine, so I'm pretty sure she has some money tucked away from that. Three, when she married Jason and he was presumed dead, she was his next of kin. Therefore, she has full control over his estate, which is most likely. So pretty much, she's worth, my best bet would be Sam is worth a couple $100 million plus her ELQ shares. So she's worth a pretty penny. So I'm pretty sure she has more than enough money to take care of herself, her son, and Rafe. More than enough money. And mind you, Jason owned some real estate. So, he owned his own apartment buildings and stuff like that. So I'm sure she got money from that, from rent and stuff like that. So Sam is straight. She could take care of that kid. I'm pretty sure of it. This is, like I said yesterday, this is just a ploy for Silas to stay in Port Charles to get close to Sam. That's all this is. And it's clear. I love the way Alexis jumped in there and told Silas, like, not only is she Sam's mother, but she's Sam's attorney. I love the way Alexis sticks up for her daughters. Like, I just love that. She's very protective. She reminds me of a female version of Sunny in a way. Just take away the mob shit, but she is just like Sunny and Carly, very protective of her kids, and I don't blame her. And Sam is a grown ass woman who could take care of herself, but Alexis is still very protective over her. And I love that they got that type of bond, because before they hated each other, or Sam hated her. Anyway, so Roger Howarth, who is he playing? I have this. Okay, here's the theories. Here's the theories about who he's playing. One, everybody thinks he's playing Alexander Quartermain. But in my opinion, there is no Alexander Quartermain, because I never heard of an Alexander Quartermain. Two, somebody said he could be Jerry Jacks. Jerry Jacks? Okay, here's how I'm going to dispel that rumor right now. For one, there's no way in hell Roger Howarth is Jerry Jacks because of this very big reason. Jerry Jacks has an accent. Roger Howarth doesn't. Two, Sebastian Roach, who plays Jerry Jacks, they wouldn't recast him. They wouldn't recast him. Three, Roger Howarth, when he was doing his guest list, he would have invited Sam, Patrick, Anna Devane to the party that he was throwing. Because for one, Jerry Jacks is obsessed with Alexis. Two, he's holding Robin hostage, so why wouldn't he invite Patrick and Anna to this party? I didn't see any of their names on this guest list. So I don't believe he's Jerry Jacks. I highly doubt it. Another person everybody thinks he could be is Jason Morgan. I want to say I don't believe it, but I don't know. Who knows? But I don't believe he's Jason either because of the way he's acting. I don't think he's Jason. Because if he was Jason, Jason would have came straight to the penthouse to see Sam and Danny. Why would he be creeping around Port Charles trying to hide from them or hide from anybody? So I don't believe he's Jason. Franco, I'm really believing he's Franco. I'm starting to believe that he could be the real Franco. Because look at the way he came into the penthouse and why was he staring at Jason's picture so hard? He even took a picture of Jason's picture and just kept staring at it. I'm like, why? I don't know. It's just a lot of interesting things that could happen with Roger Howard's character because you never know who the hell he could be. But I can't wait until this party happens. So anyway, when Sam came home, she tried to open the door and Roger Howarth was still in the apartment. He was still in the penthouse. So I already know she's not going to see him. Of course not, because nobody's going to see him until the party. Lulu has been the only person in Port Charles that actually had interactions with him. Well, minus Stephen Clay. I mean, Silas Clay. Anyway, moving on. This whole Patrick, Britt, and Sabrina storyline, I'm over it. I am so done. I am bored with this storyline. Been bored with it. So now Patrick and Sabrina start talking, and they came up with the decision that Britt is going to live with Sabrina instead of Patrick. Which I think is a pretty slick move because I think Patrick and Sabrina sees what she's trying to do. She's just trying to ruin their relationship and get back with Patrick. That's obviously what she's doing. So when they told Britt about it, she was not happy about it, but ain't nothing you can do. This should be interesting though. To see her living with Sabrina should be a little bit interesting, but I'm over this storyline. Anyway, Britt and Maxie were talking about their miserable lives and their secrets and Maxie's secret about the baby. Bitch, why don't you just tell the fucking truth? Because he's gonna find out. Just tell the truth. Like, why are you lying? The bitch is dumb. Maxie is so ugh. And why is Britt more far along in her pregnancy than Maxie? I don't get that. I don't know. I'm just over these storylines. Ellie is so fucking dumb. Why don't you wasted all these weeks trying to figure out what Maxie's secret was. Now that you figured it out, you're still gonna hide the secret. You're a dumb bitch, and I'm over you, redhead hoe. I am so sick of her stupid ass. Why don't you just tell the fucking truth? The only reason why she won't tell the truth is because she's afraid that Spinelli is gonna go back to Maxie when he find out that the baby's his. Bitch, no, he's not. I don't believe he will, because come on now, the bitch lied about her pregnancy and lied about who's the baby daddy for the past few months. Why would he forgive her? There's no way. If anything, this would probably bring him and Ellie closer together, because why would he want that lying bitch over you? That's so stupid. But now, since you kept this secret and Maxie's keeping the secret, more chances than one, he's probably going to file for custody and drop both y'all dumbasses, which I hope Spinelli does. So Ellie's pissed because this new dude or whatever is the new lab manager or whatever. Oh, well, bitch, get over it with your lying ass. I can't stand liars. especially when it come down to babies, because all babies need their biological parents, and Dante and Lulu are not the bio parents of this baby. So chalk that shit up, you lying bitches. Anyway, so Spinelli bumped into Maxie or whatever outside the hospital room and said something about her secret, and she got all nervous and clammed up. But it wasn't the secret that she was thinking he was talking about. It was about the embryos and all that dumb shit. So Maxie's stupid. Anyway, so AJ was talking with Duke, Duke was telling AJ that the relish, both his relish and Tracy's, were both tainted. Somebody tainted their relish. So now AJ's so happy because he don't have to tell Elizabeth the truth. AJ is another stupid motherfucker. Dude, tell this bitch the truth. You slept with Carly. Tell the truth. Stop letting people blackmail your stupid ass. Just tell the bitch the truth. In my personal opinion, Elizabeth ain't that great of a catch anyway. The bitch had 3 kids by 3 different people. Ilk. And then she slept with her ex-fiance / ex-husband's brother when she was engaged to Lucky. That's nasty. Then when she was married to Lucky, she slept with Jason, got pregnant by Jason, tried to pass Jake off as Lucky's. AJ, get out of this relationship. Just tell this bitch the truth. Why are you concealing the truth? Because you're afraid. By you not telling the truth, it shows her and it shows the world you haven't really changed. Because you claim you changed. Well, if you're the new AJ, tell her the truth. Why are you afraid? Tell her the truth. Dummy. So anyway, Tracy was with Nicholas and they were talking about Pickle Eddie and her finally getting away to get rid of AJ by her buying Lauren Frank's shares. By you buying her shares is not going to buy you as the CEO. Lauren Frank only has 6%. 6% is minority ownership. It's minority. It's not control. 6% ain't shit. That does not give you the run of the company. Dummy. Tracy is so ugh. So now she need the money or whatever to buy the shares. I thought Tracy was rich. Where's her money? I thought she had her own money besides Edward's money. I thought she had her own. She keeps bragging how wealthy she is, but I'm like, why do you need money from Nicholas? I thought you had a bank account with plenty of money. And whatever happened to Tracy's company, TAQ? I thought she was starting Tracy Angelica Quartermain Industries. Whatever happened to that? So Nicholas wrote her the check in exchange for the evidence that she got against AJ that proves he slept with Carly. But Nicholas was kind of feeling bad because he wants Elizabeth, but he doesn't want her this way. He wants Elizabeth to willingly break up with AJ and come to him, not by playing games. AJ, I mean, the thing about Nicholas is he has compassion. He has a emotional side. Like, he thinks. You know, I can't blame Nicholas for that. You know, he wants to win Elizabeth fair and square. I don't fault him for that. You know, he doesn't want to, you know, he has morals, you know. So anyway, AJ comes to the mansion and tells Tracy about the tainted relish and that their relish was tainted by someone, but they're trying to figure out who did it. And Nicholas gets in touch with Elizabeth because he's about to tell her about AJ and Carly. So if Elizabeth dumps him, it is what it is. I really don't care. She should be back with Nicholas or whatever. Fuck, make puppies. I really don't care. Anyway, I'll see all of you tomorrow. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow.